Alrighty, y'all. Back again with another video. And I noticed the last time I fished this spot for y'all and made some content, it was so loud. So, hold up. Anyways, back again with another video today. And it looks like they got the pumps open here. But I'm gonna be fishing the Everglades again. And I was here in last week's video, caught some nice peacock bass, etc., etc. Gonna see what's around today. Got something on my eye there. But anyways, though, gonna see what's around today. Hit up a few Everglades spots, and then finish off this video with some West Broward County spots as well that I got in mind. But anyways, though, without further ado, it is loud here. I'm gonna get fishing right here, see what's around, and let's see what happens for today's video. So starting off, I like what I'm seeing. I'm seeing some life. That's a good sign. And I've got a feeling this won't be too difficult. There's already a fish, I think, right there on that rock. Let's see. All right, so to start off, I'm gonna be throwing, and I'm limited to crankbaits, jerkbaits, soft plastic, and a swim bait. So I made an error this morning, and I was in a rush to get out of the house, and I had left my pliers and cutters, and I have spare pliers at home, but kind of forgot them, so gonna have to hope I can get the hook out. That shouldn't be a problem. I'll show you guys how to take a hook out as well without pliers, but I can't change baits, so limited to those 4 baits today. So let's see what happens. Alrighty, time for some voiceovers, y'all. Unfortunately, it was just a tough morning out in the Everglades. Went around to a couple different spots here. I like this one spot, had some good results last week. Threw around my baits right here. Just before that, I was playing around with this peacock bass, just couldn't get him to bite. Now, this was interesting what I saw right here, and viewer discretion highly advised. I have no idea if this was a poached gator. Someone educate me on gator laws. I don't know if you could just take the head and tail and not the rest of it, but that looked more poached to me. But anyways, though, leave your comments and thoughts on that. Went around to a few other spots that I haven't been to in a while, like this lake here. Saw some life, but just no fish really to show for. I like stopping here as well. Couldn't get them to bite. Threw around multiple baits, jigs, some creature baits as well. A lot of small canal spots here. Just couldn't get them to bite, like I said. It was really tough and whatnot. Speaking of that gator, I was in shock to see that gator. But anyways, though, went around, fished multiple spots, just couldn't find the bite, couldn't get on the bite at all. Stopped at these last few canals. After that, I went over into the urban area, West Broward County, and let's see if the county areas provide better bite. What do you think? Alrighty, now, so really quickly before I get back into the video, I just wanted to address this. What I saw with that gator more than likely was poaching, which is very sad to see, and no one should ever do that to an animal like that. It's pretty unfair just to take the head and tail like that and not take the rest. That's just a massive waste.
Is that first fish
if you're gonna take it,
right
make
there,
sure you eat it. But anyways, though, these are just some fish clips from old videos and things you haven't seen. But leave your comments and thoughts in the comments section. Anyways, though, back to the video now. Alrighty, y'all. I'm at the next spot now. Got a good feeling about this one. Been here before. Got some decent fish here. We'll start out with dropping this lipless crankbait straight down there. That seems to always work here for me. But let's get at it. Alrighty, so the fish are here. I see a ton of schooling bass down there. There's like a school of 5 of them right here. They're not too big. but I'm hoping one of them could end up being a decent size. And this is not the bait of choice. I can very clearly see already. So I'm thinking it's going to be soft plastics that are the go-to here. I'm going to try a crankbait as well. I'll try a jerkbait. But for now, don't seem like they're interested in these baits. Oh. All right, that was a hit. They seem, I don't know. I wasn't thinking bright colors were the way, but you crushed that. That's a wild color, by the way, y'all. Crazy gold there. But anyways, let's keep casting this bait. Might hit it again. There's a fish, y'all. Looks like a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one, y'all. This is a good one. Oh, yeah. Look at that one, y'all. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Ate that rage crawl all the way down there. Pop this right out here. Ho, ho, ho. That's a good one, y'all. That is a good one. Alrighty. That's a real good one, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna get the release on this fish here. And that's a good fish. Real good fish. On this rage crawl. Alrighty, y'all. One last look. Got some good light here. And that is a real good fish. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna get the release on this good bass now. Get it back in the water. Alrighty. Check out that one, y'all. There's definitely a good fish for this spot here. Alright. Get that fish. Revived. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's a good one. Here she goes. Alrighty. First fish of the day is a good one. Alright, I'm gonna get back out there. Okay, real good largemouth there. Just got that cast, same exact spot I got hit now. And that fish almost looked like he was spawned out possibly. Because that was a real good sized fish, but his stomach was almost just completely skinny, like the fish hadn't been eaten. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume and say that that fish may have been spawned out, or it just may have been skinny. But anyways though, first fish of the day was a good one. And so far, one fish, but that makes up for not catching any so far. But I'm gonna keep throwing around this rage crawl right here and see what else there is. There's a fish, y'all. Small one. All right. There he goes back to the water. Alrighty. Fish number 2. Lost the one before this, but on the rage crawl again. There's another little largemouth there. And I'm gonna get the release. There he goes. Alrighty, y'all. Last spot of the video. I tried to find a few new spots, but I didn't like how there was no parking there or anything. So at this spot now, been here before, gonna try for some peacock bass, some last minute fish to end this video off with, but so far been pretty slow. Ended up getting one real nice one, which was a surprise, but other than that, just some small ones, couple bites, nothing for the most part. But I'm at this spot now, gonna try for some peacocks, whatever else is around, and let's see. Check this out, guys. There's peacock bass. Always get them on the lipless crankbaits. Always. Get this hook out here, just like so. And there is a good peacock bass. To start off at this spot. Oh my gosh, they're so strong. But alrighty. There we go. Peacock bass number 1. Release. And good to go. Just got that first fish on that lipless crankbait, but I've been wanting to try catching a fish on this crazy color on a shad wrap. I want to see if this color attracts him. I think it will, and it should. But let's see. There he is, right down there. Ooh, nipped it. There it is. One. There's another peacock bass. Gonna get the release right here on this fish. Should be good to go. Couldn't get that other one, so can't catch them both. But anyways, though. Righty, release on this peacock here. Right back with fish's mate. And that's where they live, both of them. I'm gonna try to catch the second one down there. There's as well 2 right here. So let's see what happens. Come on, peacock bass. There he is. Alrighty, got the male here, swallowed it. There's another peacock bass. Oh yeah, that bait's way down in his mouth. Alrighty, just like so, out of his mouth. And there is peacock bass number 3 for this spot on another lipless crankbait. Good peacock bass there. Gonna get the release on this one for another fish for this video. And now, right back where I got him. And there he goes. There he is. On that bright crankbait. They liked it. Alrighty, there we go. On that bright colored crankbait. I wanted to try. And those hooks are pinned in them. There we go. Hooks are out. That crazy color, if you ask me. Alrighty, there we go. There is another one, and I'm gonna get the release on that fish. Now, there's one more down there. Let's see if I can get him. There he is. There we go, y'all. Fish number 2. This is a good one. They're so strong. But alrighty, gonna get the release on this peacock bass here. Second one, I don't know how many peacocks I've got here now, but there we go, another one. I'm kind of used to them, good to go. Kind of used to them being real heavy at feeding here for the most part, and I don't know, there's a lot of rocks here. They love it here. But anyways though, y'all, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. Ended up getting on a few good fish, good amount of peacock bass, a few largemouth, went out to the Everglades and wanted to see what was out there. Did not end up getting really anything at all out in the Everglades, nothing at all today. But ended up getting on one really nice largemouth bass over at another spot that I like. A few small ones, came over here, got some good peacocks. But anyways though, y'all, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for content just like this. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing some bass fishing at one of my good bass spots. I wanna try to catch a real nice largemouth. But anyways though, y'all, stay tuned for the next upload. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like I always say, I will see you guys in the next one.